Stockton Rush, the American businessman and engineer best known as the co-founder and chief executive officer of oceanGate, a deep-sea exploration company. Rush was born into a wealthy family in San Francisco, California, on March 31, 1962. He was the youngest of 5 children born to Richard Stockton, Rush Jr. of Philadelphia, and Ellen Rush of San Francisco. His maternal grandfather was Ralph K. Davies. His maternal grandmother, Louise Davies, was a philanthropist and the namesake of the Louise M. Davies Symphony Hall in San Francisco. As a child, he dreamt of becoming an astronaut and the first person on Mars, and had interest in aviation and aquatics. He began scuba diving at age 12 and became a commercial pilot at 18 years old. He was later told his visual acuity would disqualify him from becoming a military aviator. In 1980, he graduated from Phillips Exeter Academy in 1984. Rush received a Bachelor of Science degree in aerospace engineering from Princeton University. In 1989, he received a Master of Business Administration from the University of California, Berkeley. After graduating from Princeton, Rush briefly worked for McDonnell Douglas as a flight test engineer for the F-15 program before getting his MBA. Later on, Rush worked as a venture capitalist at the San Francisco firm Peregrine Partners. He moved to the Pacific Northwest in 1989 to run company remote control technology based in Kirkland, Washington. Rush was a hobbyist scuba diver and spent time diving in the waters of Puget Sound. In 2006, following his first trip on a submarine in British Columbia, Rush became interested in ocean exploration at lower depths. Rush began looking into purchasing a submarine, but discovered there were fewer than 100 privately owned submarines worldwide and was unable to purchase one. Around 2007, Rush began to explore the idea of founding his own submarine company.
Well, I think the key with this research is to get scientists to be able to collaborate, to get the public engaged in what's going on, to be able to bring attention. And a manned sub is a magnet for both media, but it's also a great platform for researchers to be able to see the same environment that the lionfish is living in, discuss and hypothesize and test theories. And so it's a completely unique platform that's of great value.
He believed that there could be significant market for underwater ocean tourism, and that it would provide an alternative to the significant time and technical gear required for scuba diving. Rue founded oceanGate with business partner Guillermo Sonline in 2009.
And because of the length, you can have a camera in there taking an image of both scientists working as well as doing interviews at depth, which is very unique. You don't get that on other submersibles that don't have the ability to take 5 people at once at depth.
According to Rush, the goal of the company was to use commercial tourism to support the development of new deep-diving submersibles that would enable further commercial ventures including resource mining and disaster mitigation. Sonline left oceanGate in 2013. Rush was on board the Titan, a submersible owned and designed by oceanGate, to view the Titanic wreckage when the vessel lost contact with the surface ship MV Polar Prince on June 18, 2023.
People put their prawn traps down at 300 feet. You don't really know what's happened. We get to see what's happened over a long period of time. And then they hope to bring in those larger predators and be able to see that. And it's really the purpose of this mission.
Search and rescue missions involved water-air support from United States, Canada, and France. On June 22nd, after the discovery of a debris field approximately 490 meters, 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic, oceanGate said it believed Rush and the 4 others aboard had sadly been lost. A United States Coast Guard press conference later confirmed that debris found was consistent with a catastrophic loss of the pressure hull, an implosion resulting in the instantaneous death of all aboard.